Hello children, welcome to our science class. What we have discussed in the last class? Yes, there we have learned about the circulatory system of human body, right? And there you have learned about the blood of human body. You know what are the functions of blood, right? Yes. Okay, that blood is pumping through the different types of blood vessels in our body. Blood is pumping through the different types of blood vessels in our body, right? Okay, so that are the important components of our circulatory system. Heart and blood vessels. Heart helps to pumping the blood, and that blood is carried by blood vessels. Today we are going to discuss about the different kinds of blood vessels in human body. Different kinds of blood vessels in human body. You are ready for that, right? Yes, very good, mate. Okay, different kinds of blood vessels. There are three types of blood vessels, my dear. Three types of blood vessels are there. First one is called artery. Second one is called vein, and third one is called capillaries. Arteries, veins, and capillaries are the three kinds of blood vessels in our body. Arteries, veins, and capillaries. Okay, we should have a detailed discussion about them. Look here, my dear. From this figure, from this figure you can understand about the different kinds of blood vessels. First one is this one. Here you can see the artery, first one. Second one is vein, and third one is capillary. Arteries, veins, and capillaries. Here you can see the artery. Here you can see the vein and capillary. Arteries, veins, and capillaries. From the figure itself, you can understand their function. What are the functions of arteries, veins, and capillaries? Look here, my dear. Here now, vein helps to carry the blood to heart. Look here. Vein helps to carry. Vein is a blood vessel which carry blood to heart, towards the heart. And here artery. Artery is a blood vessel which helps to carry blood from heart. Look here. Artery is a blood vessel which helps to carry blood from heart. Blood from heart to other parts of our body. Artery is a blood vessel which helps to carry blood from heart. And here now, capillaries are the group of thin blood vessels. Capillaries are the group of thin blood vessels. They are seen in our body. Group of thin blood vessels. Okay, clear? That means the artery become the group of thin blood vessels. They are called capillaries, and capillaries again join with vein. Clear? So arteries, veins, and capillaries are three types of blood vessels in our body. Arteries, veins, and capillaries. Understand? Yes, very good. Now, look here from this flow chart now, we will learn more about the arteries, veins, and capillaries. First blood vessel is artery. Second one is vein, and third one capillary. Artery, vein, and capillary. Okay. Now let us have a discussion about the features and functions of artery. Features and function of arteries. Look here. First blood vessel is artery. Artery is a blood vessel which carry oxygen-rich blood from heart to all the parts of body. It helps to carry oxygen-rich blood from the blood carry oxygen, right? Okay, that oxygen-rich blood carried by artery from heart to all over the body. You know, heart is pumping the blood. Okay, from the heart now, the oxygen contains blood. Oxygen contains blood carried by artery to all over the body. Clear? So we can say that artery is a blood vessel which carry oxygen-rich blood from heart to all the parts of our body. Artery. Okay. Now listen. The blood has very high pressure. The blood present inside the artery. While pumping the blood, no, that is a rapid pumping, very rapid pumping takes place. Rapid pumping takes place. Okay, because of that, no, the blood is pumping through the artery has very high pressure. Blood is pumping through the artery has very high pressure. At the same time, it has thick and elastic wall. The artery has thick and elastic wall. Thick and elastic wall. Look here. Here now you can understand that. Here you can see the artery. This artery has thick wall than vein. Vein has thin wall. It has thick wall. Because of the thick wall, no, here artery has less space. Less space, no. That's why when blood is pumping through the artery, no, here blood has very high pressure. Very high pressure because of the less space. Less space due to the thick wall. Thick wall, it has thick wall and the blood is pumping through the artery has high pressure than the vein. Understand? So we can say that artery is a blood vessel. It carries oxygen-rich blood from heart to all the parts. Oxygen-rich blood from heart to all the parts. Listen, artery carry oxygen-rich blood from heart, from heart to all the parts of body. From heart to all the parts of body by artery. Okay, and that blood has high pressure. At the same time, it has thick and elastic wall. Artery has thick and elastic wall. That's about the features and function of artery. Features and function of artery. Understand, right? The main function is here. It carries oxygen-rich blood from heart to all the parts of body. That is the function of artery, and these two are the features of artery. Now, let us have a discussion about the vein. Veins. Look here. About the vein. Veins carry carbon dioxide-rich blood from all the body parts to heart. It carries carbon dioxide-rich blood, my dear. Veins carry carbon dioxide-rich blood from all the body parts to heart. All the body parts to heart. That is function of vein. It carry carbon dioxide-rich blood from all the body parts to heart. All the body parts to heart. Then that blood has low pressure. That blood has low pressure because it has thin wall. Vein has thin wall. Look here. Vein has thin wall. From here you can understand that. Vein has thin wall. That's why space is here, right? For the pumping of blood, more space is here. So comparatively, yes, here pressure. The blood has less pressure because of the presence of thin wall than the artery. Artery has thick wall, vein has thin wall. Due to that, no, blood is pumping through the vein has less pressure, very low pressure. Understand? That blood has low pressure. Okay, yes. That means the blood has low pressure. It has thin wall. At the same time, walls are present. Inside the veins, no, many valves are present. Many valves. Valves helps to control the pumping of blood. Valve. Okay, that valves helps to control the pumping of blood, because you know that, no, the vein carry blood from all the parts to heart, no. So a perfect control of blood is required. Okay, control of blood is required. That's why for that control of blood, no, for the regulation of pumping of blood, no, the vein has, yes, number of valves. Valves are present inside the vein. So these are the features and function of vein. Features and function of vein. It carries carbon dioxide blood from all the body parts to heart. All the body parts to heart. That means here vein carry blood from all the body parts to heart again, to heart. Look here, to heart, right? Yes. Okay, then the blood is coming through the vein has low pressure. It has thin wall and valves are present. Valves are seen inside the vein. Valves are seen inside the vein. I hope you understand about the difference between artery and vein. Understand, right? Yes. Now the third one is yes, very good. Capillaries. Capillaries, right? Yes. Here look my dear. Here you can see, no? Here you can see, no? The artery. Artery carry blood from heart. The artery divides into minute thin blood vessels, right? And that again joins with what? Vein. These minute thin blood vessels are called capillaries. Capillaries, they are seen inside the tissues of our body. Tissues means tissues. Our organs are made up of tissues. No, organs of human body. Organs of animals are made up of tissues. Inside the tissues, no, we can see the veins. We can see the capillary. Inside the tissues, no, we can see the capillaries. Okay, capillaries are see the tissues. They are the group of minute blood vessels. Look here. Capillaries, arteries divide and form extremely thin blood vessels. Thin blood vessels involved in tissues. Arteries divides and form extremely thin blood vessels in tissues. Okay, then the capillaries join up to form what? Vein. Now you have seen that capillaries join to form what? Vein inside the tissues. So it helps to pump blood to tissues of our organs. Okay, capillaries helps to pump blood into the tissues of our organs, That is the main function of capillary. Capillaries helps to pump blood to the tissues of our organs. Okay, so these are about the three kinds of blood vessels in human body. So these three kinds of blood vessels helps to pump blood from the major organ of our circulatory system. That major organ is, yes, very good, heart. Okay, we have heart. Heart is a major organ of our circulatory system. You know where is the location of our heart? You know that? Yes, very good. It is in our chest cavity. Heart is in our chest cavity, in between the lungs. Clear? And that heart is slightly tilted towards the left. And it has the size of our fist. You have heart now. Your heart has the size of your fist. Approximately size of your fist. Okay, and it's slightly tilted towards the left and located like this. In our chest cavity, in between the lungs. Okay, look here, my dear. Human heart. Here you can see, yes. Heart is situated in our chest cavity. In between the two lungs. In between the lungs, right? In between the lungs. Now it is slightly tilted towards the left. Okay, clear? Tilted towards the left. So this heart is the major organ of our circulatory system because heart helps to pump blood. All over the body, right? It helps to pump all over the body with the help of the blood vessels. Here you can see the blood vessels, right? Here you can see the blood vessels, arteries and veins. Okay, so with the help of arteries and veins, the heart pump blood to all the parts of our body. Clear? Now let us have a discussion about the human heart. You ready for that, right? Yes. Look here, baby. First, we should have a discussion about the chambers of our heart. You know, human heart has chambers. not only human heart, the organisms which have heart. Okay, that heart contains chambers, my dear. Chambers. Okay, there are mainly two chambers in the heart of organisms. Two chambers are there. Two chambers. First one is called atrium. Second one is called ventricle. Two types of chambers in heart of organisms. Atrium and ventricle. Atrium and ventricle. Okay, you know fishes have a heart. You know that, right? Yes, they have only two chambers. That means they have only one atrium and one ventricle. 1 plus 1. Two chambers in the case of fishes. Okay, in the case of reptiles, no. Reptiles means crawling organisms, snake, crocodile. Okay, in the case of reptiles, they have three chambers. Three chamber heart. There are no two atriums and one ventricle. We can see two atriums and one ventricle. Two atriums and one ventricle. That means three chambered heart in reptiles. Reptiles have three chambered heart. In the case of amphibians means the organisms which can live in water and on land. Both, no? They can live on the land, at the same time they can live in the water. Frog is an example for amphibian. Amphibians also have three chambers, my dear. Three chambered heart. That means two atriums and one ventricle. Two atriums and one ventricle. Clear? In the case of mammals, human is a mammal, right? Human is a mammal because we are giving birth to young ones. Case of mammal, in our case, we have two atriums and two ventricles. In human body, you know, we have two atriums and two ventricles. 2 plus 2, we have four chambered heart. Human has four chambered heart. Four chambered heart, two atrium and two ventricles. Two atriums and two ventricles. Human heart has four chambers, two atriums and two ventricles. Two atriums and two ventricles. Understand, right? Yes. Now let us have a discussion about the structure of human heart and their associated blood vessels. Shall we? Yes. Very good. Look here. Human heart. We already mentioned that human heart has how many chambers? Four chambers, right? Four chambers. Let me introduce the four chambers of human heart. First one, here you can see right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. We already mentioned that two atriums and two ventricles, right? Here, right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. Four chambers of human heart. Now let us have a discussion about the associated blood vessels of human heart. Look here, my dear. First one is here you can see pulmonary artery. Artery is a blood vessel which carry blood from heart, right? Pulmonary artery. And here aorta. Aorta and pulmonary artery are the arteries associated with our heart. Aorta and pulmonary artery are the arteries. Aorta and pulmonary artery. Okay? Yes. Next, here you can see pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein and superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava both are mentioned as what? Vena cava. Vena cava. Okay, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava both mentioned as what? Vena cava. Vena cava and pulmonary vein are the veins associated with the heart. So arteries are aorta and pulmonary artery. Veins are pulmonary vein and vena cava. Two types of veins. Pulmonary vein and vena cava. Two types of vein. Okay, here you have learned about the four chambers of heart and four types of blood vessels associated with the heart. Clear? Yes. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the pumping of blood through the heart, that we will discuss in our next class. So here I hope you understood about the structure of heart and the chambers of heart and about the blood vessels associated with the heart. Blood vessels associated with the heart. Understand, right? Next class we will discuss about the circulation of blood through the heart. Circulation of blood through the heart. Okay, my dear? Yes. Please look on the structure of heart again and try to understand about the chambers and blood vessels. Chambers and blood vessels. Yes. Okay, my dear. Thank you. Thank you so much. We will meet in our next class.